and I am now at the district which is called Saltivka, residential area in Kharkiv on the outskirts of the city. This area was under constant shelling and bombardment by Russian troops since the beginning of the war, and it is very heavily destroyed. I'm on the second floor of the kindergarten shelled by Russian artillery. You can see the signs of the shelling on the outer wall. And this is inside the sleeping room where children were sleeping. This is what Russia does to Ukraine, to Kharkiv. And they lie still that they do not target residential areas. This is what they do here.
Documenting the war in Ukraine, Maria Avdeeva is a research director with the European Expert Association. She's been showing the destruction of Russian bombardments in Kharkiv, a Ukrainian city close to the Russian border. In some of her videos, striking images of a kindergarten shelled by Russian forces, windows blown out, furniture torn apart, and toys tossed everywhere. She now has thousands of Twitter followers watching her report on the war crimes in her country. And Maria joins us now. Maria, thank you so much for being here and taking the time to talk to us tonight. You've been providing these incredible insights on the ground. Do you have a background in journalism, or are you just rising to the occasion because of this war?
Thank you. It's a big honor for me to be with you. Actually, I'm an international lawyer from my background. I also did PhD on political studies. So no, I am not a blogger or a journalist, but I was researching Russian disinformation and combating and fighting with Russian disinformation since 2014, when Russia waged this war. So when they reinvaded Ukraine, and on the 24th of February, I saw the huge wave of disinformation coming out of Russian media, and I decided that it is necessary to stay in Kharkiv and show and document what is happening on the ground, because what I see on the Russian state media still is that they call this war special military operation. Russian officials deny any facts of direct targeting of civilian infrastructure and residential areas, and they deny any losses among Ukrainian civilians. And the use of cluster munition and any other kinds of forbidden military equipment. So that's why I think it's so necessary to stay here and show the world what is actually happening to Kharkiv.
So you're combating their disinformation with video that you're seeing on the ground firsthand. We saw in your video, you said the worst thing you saw was children's shoes after a missile attack, and you've been showing these things to the world. What do you want the world to know?
I want the world to know that this is a war Russia is waging against Ukraine, and it's not only against Ukraine, but all the free world and democracies, because Russian state media now openly discuss the possibility of invading Poland and Baltic states, and any kind of more heavy weapons might be used, and this is a very likely possibility for Ukraine. And that's why I want everyone in the world to be aware of what is happening here, and also to put pressure on the governments so that more help, more defensive weapons will be supplied to Ukraine, because that's what Ukraine needs most right now. Because Russian troops are stalled on the ground; they are not, they do not succeed on the ground operations, and that's why Russia is using the air to bombard Ukrainian cities, to terrorize civilians. They usually attack from the air, and they do it usually during the night hours. That's why Ukraine so much needs any kind of defensive weapons and anti-aircraft weapons.
And do you think the people in Russia, are starting to understand what's happening in Ukraine? We're hearing reports of soldiers refusing to fight. We know that they've had a very hard time. It wasn't as easy as they thought it would be to invade Ukraine. The videos that you're posting, do you think any of that is getting across to the people in Russia?
Unfortunately not. I was shocked actually by the latest poll that were conducted in Russia, sociology, and they show that the support of Putin and the support of Russian aggression against Ukraine is growing. So that means for all of us that propaganda is actually working. Russia was brainwashing the citizens inside the country for many years, and that is why propaganda, disinformation are so dangerous, because they work, and Russia uses them for the whole, and they know very well how to use it, especially for the internal audience, so that they will support this aggressive war against Ukraine, which they call special military operation. And we have a striking example right here in Kharkiv. One of the young woman is living in the metro, in the underground, for more than 5 weeks now, because her house was destroyed after the Russian bombardment, and her own mother lives in Moscow, and she refuses to believe her daughter about what is happening, because she said that this is Ukrainian troops who are shelling our own cities and who are shelling hospitals and residential areas. So that is how it works when they create some kind of different information field in where everything is turned upside down, and no truth is given to Russians, and they believe what are they being fed with. And you know, of course, that there is a military censorship in place in Russia. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook are very limited, so they do not have access to any reliable information, or probably they don't want to access it because they are fine with living what they are being told on Russian state TV.
That was part one of our conversation with Maria Avdeeva. Tune in tomorrow for the rest of this interview. We ask her what she would say to Russian President Vladimir Putin if she could speak with him directly.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.